Hello Magnum fans, I am Jack Lubash and welcome to Between the Ropes. If you missed it, this past Saturday in Council Bluffs, Iowa, we had Over the Top, which was everything we expected it to be. We had the 20-man Battle Royal, and that brings me to my guest at this time. This is the man that won the Royal Rumble match, Jayden Draigo. Jayden, thank you for being here. Now, it was just 2 days ago that you won this Over the Top Rope Battle Royal, and now you go to Oakland to face Devin Thomas for the Magnum Pro Championship. How do you feel after the Royal Rumble match?
I feel great. I said on social media that I was going to show up that night and win that Rumble, become the #1 contender. This is a long time coming. After I was screwed out of my title originally, after having the most successful Magnum Pro title run that the company's ever seen, they refused to grant me another rematch. So I've had to fight and claw and be in these ridiculous matches like Piggy in the Bank and whatever else to prove myself as a #1 contender, and that title is finally mine. So I'm definitely not going to drop the ball on this opportunity to become a two-time Magnum champion.
Now, you are arguably one of the best athletes that Magnum Pro has, and you have had
Definitely the best looking.
And you also have had some tremendous success as of late. Which brings me to this point now. You have aligned yourself with two, we call them the Men in Black.
Should you call them that for now?
Can you kind of elaborate on who these guys are and why they're aligned with you?
I could, but I'm not gonna. I'll tell you what I will tell you though. There will be a point in time where those masks come off. They will not hide their identity forever, and they will be revealed into the whole entire Magnum community, fans and all. And when that moment comes, I promise you, you'll never see it coming. And more importantly, when they do this, you'll never see it coming.
So you're not going to tell us who they are.
I'm not going to tell you who they are. You as a wrestling fan, which is I'm sure is how you started out before you got into this, you should, if you follow along and understand how things work, you should be able to figure it out. As a matter of fact, I don't spend much time talking to the fans of Magnum, okay? There's a few that I do, but at those shows and sometimes out and about here and there, people come up to me and they say, "Hey Draigo, I know who your Men in Black are. They're this guy and that guy. Hey Draigo, I figured out who your Men in Black are. They're this guy and that guy." You know what? All the speculations that I've heard up until this point, no one, I got news for you, no one has been correct. And no one will be, and I'll say it again, you'll never see it coming.
Okay, well that brings me to my next question I have for you. You had mentioned about your fans and whatnot. Ever since November, after you gave Mikey Danger the Sweeter Chin music,
Oh, which he deserved.
needless to say, ever since you gave him the Sweeter Chin music, you've
Well, that felt good too.
you kind of had a different attitude towards the fans. I mean, you still have your fans that have been in your corner since day one, but the other fans you've kind of just shoved off. Do you think that not having the fans in your corner and not caring about the fans has gotten you to the spot you're in now, which is the #1 contender for the Magnum Pro Championship?
Absolutely. What have all of these fans ever done for me? Just like in the big time feds, if you want somebody to have a title match, if you want somebody to represent a company as champion, what do? You come together and you create a movement, right? For the lack of a better term, okay? So that's what those fans did, all right? I gave these fans my sweat, my blood, my tears, my heart, and my soul as Magnum champion. I thanked them every show for coming when it was over. I told them it was their title, won that title for them, defended that title for them, and when suddenly, poof, my title's gone, by no fault of my own, by the way, because I was never pinned for that title, okay? You mentioned handful of fans. Yeah, sure, I had them, but a handful only gets you so far, okay? None of the rest of them came together and showed their appreciation for me, for what I had provided them, and the love that I had showed them. And so, all of a sudden, Jayden Draigo without a title becomes some circus sideshow. I'm wrestling Donnie Peppercricket 3 shows in a row For what? I beat him every time and nothing good ever comes of it. Nobody ever says, hey, nobody's beat this dude. Why don't we give him another title shot? Instead it's, hey, you want another title shot? Climb the ladder in a match with 6 other guys and pull down a piggyback. Hey, you want a title shot? Throw a bunch of guys over the top rope and win a Royal Rumble. Okay? The fans, out of my mind, absolutely. I'm more focused. I don't got to worry about what they think. They didn't show any gratitude or appreciation towards me. So why do I need them in my corner? I don't care. They can spit, they can throw nachos, they can make their comments, they can do whatever they want. It doesn't affect me. I'm not in the interest of these fans. I'm in the interest of myself. And the reason I super kicked Mikey Danger in his jaw, which I still feel in my foot to this day, is because what a travesty that someone like him, with less than 30 matches under his belt, gets a shot and fluke wins the title when a guy like me has been driving up and down the roads, having match after match after match for 15 years. And I'm going to take a back seat to Mikey Danger? I don't think so.
Okay, well, I mean, you have proved yourself because, like I said, you've won the 20-man Royal Rumble match. Now, the date is set, June 27th in Oakland, Nebraska. That's when you are going one-on-one with, again, another arguably one of the best athletes in Magnum Pro, Devin Thomas. Now, Devin, he has beat Tony Cortez. He's beat Hype Gotti. He even won a triple threat match between the 3 of them. I mean, he is on a roll, much like you are. Except he's doing it on his own. He doesn't have the help of 2 men in black. What kind of game plan do you have going into this match on the 27th?
Don't insinuate. Just come out and say it. Don't insinuate. Don't insult me between the lines. You're the interviewer, so just say what you want to say. But let me answer your question first. My game plan is this. It's the same game plan I have every time I go out there and have a match with whoever. I do whatever it takes to win. I do whatever it takes. I'm not going to follow the rules. I'm not going to worry about doing something dastardly that's going to upset or offend the fans because we just went over that. I don't care about that anymore. My game plan is to do whatever it takes. Devin Thomas wants to take it to the air. Devin Thomas wants to take it to the ground. Devin Thomas wants to brawl and fight around the outside of the ring and just throw punches the whole whatever. I can adapt. I've been adapting my whole career.
Can you do it on your own? Because if we look at the past few months, I mean...
Can I do it on my own? I defended that Magnum title 11 times on my own. Clean. In the middle of the ring, I beat everybody. Donnie Pepper Cricket, Eric Cannon, Buck Williams, Hype Gotti. I beat them all. In the middle of the ring, clean on my own. Not only that, but my whole career I've been winning clean on my own. I've got victories over Corporal Robinson, clean victory actually, which doesn't make any sense because he's like this hardcore guy, right? And I was just a young kid when I did it, scared the hell out of me. Okay? I've got clean victories over plenty of guys. Alright? It's not a matter of do I need to do this on my own. The point is, it's the element of surprise. Okay? This crowd has created the monster that I have become. And it's not like Magnum has any kind of authority figure or whatever to tell me otherwise. Okay? So my 2 men in black are just a surprise element. They're an insurance policy. Do I need their help? No. And when they do this, and you realize who they are, you will also realize that they don't need my help either. And the three of us, when the time is right, we're gonna run freaking roughshod all over Magnum. Rape, pillage, and plunder.
Okay. Well, folks, you've heard it here from Jayden himself. Again, the date is June 27th in Oakland, Nebraska. Hot Magnum Nights. It'll be Jayden Draigo going one-on-one with Devin Thomas for the Magnum Pro Heavyweight Championship. Is there anything you want to add? Is there anything you want to say to Devin?
Devin Thomas, as good of an athlete as you might be, you'll never be as good as I am. shine that belt up and kiss it goodbye, because this guy is about to be a 2-time Magnum Pro Champion.
Thank you, Jayden. And for more, be sure to visit our website at magnum-pro.com. For Jack Lubash, this has been Between the Ropes. We'll see you next time.